Recently, that very popular wilderness survival show in China. Have you seen it? I suggest everyone go take a look. The participants are all women, and the goal is to show the world that even without men, women can still handle this kind of challenging program. As expected, the result was conflict after conflict among the team members, and the entire show was filled with various small cliques. There was one girl who left a particularly deep impression on me. She said that the production team was deliberately targeting us girls. How could they come up with a show like this? Come on, what were you doing before you joined this program? Did you not understand what this show was about? Even if you did not understand it, could you not look up or watch similar programs of this kind? I am personally very interested in wilderness survival, and I often watch similar programs overseas. For example, 50-day wilderness challenges, and so on. Those are all run very successfully. But this all-female wilderness survival program started arguing from day one and kept arguing all the way until people quit.
我让你怎么想的？你还在那里哭？我一个人做那么多活，干那么多事情，你想过我吗？我只想回去，不要拍了，你别拍了。
Whoever invented wilderness survival for college students is a genius, and whoever invented wilderness survival for a group of female college students is absolutely a once-in-a-lifetime genius. I want to recommend a program that is even better than the Spring Festival Gala. After watching it you will definitely shout wow. The All-Female College Student Wilderness Survival Challenge. Here is what happened. As the Spring Festival approached, some brilliantly unconventional director probably realized everyone had nothing to watch, and under the name of promoting their hometown, organized a Female College Student Wilderness Survival Challenge. The timing was in the dead of winter, right before the Spring Festival. Just thinking about it is exciting. Girls from all walks of life who loved the wilderness signed up one after another with an unyielding mindset. While promoting their hometowns, they also wanted to change social prejudice and prove that they were not pampered, but capable of surviving in extreme environments. When they gathered, everyone looked glamorous, youthful, cute, and full of confidence. After arriving at the destination, everyone was enthusiastic and extremely happy, running around and playing. When the first night arrived, everyone worked together, encouraged each other, and shouted slogans about gender equality and life values.
知道吗？其实很多人都不相信我们大学生，我们不是一群在家里面娇生惯养的女孩子，我们女生也是可以的，我们也是可以战胜的。你们看我们这个棚子就是我们搭起来的呀，对啊，我们已经做出了成绩啊，并没有过家家呀。不仅仅是男生可以，我们女生也是可以的，男女平等。为什么说女生不可以？
But after waking up on the second day, when they realized they had to start fires themselves and solve food and daily necessities on their own, a full-scale wilderness emotional breakdown began.
我让你怎么想的？你还在那里哭？我一个人做那么多活，干那么多事情，你想过我吗？你就在那里坐着，坐在那里干嘛？坐在那里吃橘子，那里吃橙子。那我呢？我今天来姨妈，我肚子不舒服，我还要一个人搞那些冷水，那个小溪的水多冰，你不知道吗？我还没有手套。你哭什么？你先哭，你这有理吗？
还要我们在这里住，饭还要我们自己做，食材都没有，这里提供是荒的，从哪里找食材？还要我们钻木取火，人家是怎么钻的？人家起码地是干的吧，木头是干的吧？你们这个天气还下着雨，怎么搞？那给我们个打火机吧，给我们个打火石吧。我们坐了8、9个小时的车来到这里，一顿饱的饭都不能吃，怎么回事？
快谁来帮我打一下伞，这里下雨了。 而且现在下起这个雨，木头都是湿的。我们现在
全是湿的，还在这个河边弄。
然后我们的鞋子全都湿了，袜子都湿了，一碰那个水都是黄的。
湿了，衣服都湿了，头发都湿了，脸上都是花的。
你命苦什么？你26岁了，出社会了，25岁是成熟女人的年纪了，你还在那里命苦什么？我才19岁，我都没说话。 今天本来脾气就不好，心情就不好，一定那你们那意思说我就是你们这边说你们的出气筒了，就是你们想生气说你们就骂我，
没有觉得你是出气筒，
就好像之前我一出门的时候，还有一个谁，就是我之前舍友，他还把我那个手肿了呀，都很冷啊，我们都没有说你有手套，
没有戴手套嘞，只要你戴手套，我们戴了吗？
你别哭了可以吗？你可以别哭了吗？我哭他不能哭吗？你哭得很烦呐！你烦得烦呐！你烦得跳山呐！ 那你怎么不去掉？
这个我只是想问一下你，我说因为我担心你说你介意不介意的，所以我就想着说，然后呢，今天我脚扭了，你们不觉得我超级不恐怖？不是宝宝，我是个成年人，是应该有更宽的包容性，我们应该更加包容一点。
我一点都不想录这个节目了，不行了，搞得我的脚要扭到了。我不知道节目组在什么都不帮我们，什么都要我们自己来做。后面得小心啊！手都是冰的，都是红的，你们还不给我们火生火？每天的饭又吃不好，又睡不好，晚上还只让我们睡一个帐篷，冷的要死，我不知道你们怎么睡得下去的。我只想回家，我受不了了，我只想回去。不要拍了，你有别拍了，拍什么？都受伤了，你还得拍。
When someone works more than others, they argue. When someone is in a bad mood, they argue. When someone complains about being miserable, they argue. The production team is also very deliberate. They give a lighter and then take it away. They deliberately provoke the emotions of these girls. Screaming in shock, crying while clutching their heads, wanting to cry but having no tears left, lashing out at people around them, lashing out at the production team, lashing out at the audience. As the Spring Festival approaches, emotions continue to build up, and we may be about to witness an epic emotional explosion. This program becomes more and more entertaining with each passing day.
知道吗？其实很多人都不相信我们大学生，我们不是一群在家里面娇生惯养的女孩子，我们女生也是可以的，我们也是可以战胜的。你们看，我们这个棚子就是我们搭起来的呀，对啊，我们已经做出了成绩啊，并没有过家家呀。不仅仅是男生可以，我们女生也是可以的，男女平等。为什么说女生不可以？
Why did all female business models fail? Previously, some people left comments saying that hospital nurse stations, beauty salons, and nail salons are staffed entirely by women, and they operate just fine. That means a workforce made up entirely of women is fully capable of doing a job well, and may even perform better than men. So let us take a look at recent years. There have been all-female community dining tables, all-female climbing teams, all-female gyms, and all-female bookstores. They were all-female models, full of strength, and these projects were booming at the beginning. The market was initially very optimistic about this kind of all-female economic model. Under this background, how did these projects vanish like a tornado, disappearing in an instant, and all end in bankruptcy? The deepest underlying reason behind both cases is putting the cart before the horse. Nurse stations, beauty salons, and nail salons are all results proven by long-term objective reality. These teams were not formed with an all-female model as the original goal. That is to say, during recruitment, rejecting men was never a limiting condition. It was only through various factors and long-term adjustment that women became the backbone of these industries. It can be understood that women are more suitable for these positions. But we can also see that there are still a small number of men in these roles, including male nail technicians, male beauticians, and male nurses. However, the all-female economy uses gender ideology as its selling point from the very beginning. The goal is to build a team composed entirely of women, with gender identity as its core principle. And precisely because of this principle, it becomes a large filter, allowing a large number of women with rigid gender definitions and relatively simplistic thinking to stand out and form these all-female teams. You can imagine it yourself. How could such a group possibly have organizational responsibility? And what could a team without any sense of teamwork ever accomplish? If you ask whether the all-female model itself has problems, personally, I do not think the model itself is the problem. Are there no successful female business owners? Are women incapable of climbing mountains? Of course not. It is just that this small group of extreme women who strongly believe in radical feminism lack mental maturity and social integration. They act this way purely for ideology, with no objective understanding or respect for real-life problems. In the end, they get slapped hard by reality, yet still believe all these problems are caused by others and have nothing to do with themselves. It is precisely the impact of this small extremist group that drags down the image of women as a whole. That is all for this video. If you have other thoughts, feel free to share them in the comments, and I will see you next time.